carbon tax, when they're going to triple the carbon tax, you have the Liberal government saying that more money will go back into the pocket of Canadians. But
that's not true.
The PBO is actually saying in 4 provinces it's not. With Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, and Ontario, families are going to be paying 60% of them more in carbon tax than they're going to be getting back. And once they actually triple the carbon tax, people in Alberta are going to be paying close to $2,300 out of pocket for this tripling of the carbon tax. People in Ontario, close to $1,500. And we're not even factoring in inflation that's caused by the government. So any type of saving, any type of help, like you said, is going to be vaporized.
Mm-hmm. And then it's the tax on the tax. In some cases,
yes,
the GST or
that's
the
right.
HST on top of the carbon tax. This is not a time when Canadians need more taxes put on them, when many of them are $200 away from insolvency in some cases, or just living paycheck to paycheck and struggling to get food on their table and balancing and choosing whether I fill up my car or get groceries.
That's right.
And these are tough choices that Canadians are facing from coast to coast. And I think the last thing they want to hear is governments pondering more ways to get their hands on more of their money. They're looking for who's going to give us a break when we most need it, who's going to stand on the side. And yet Canada has amazing potential that's unrealized, unbelievable potential. But we put a boot on the neck of our energy producers and our food producers at a time when we should be pressing for increased energy security and supply and increased Canadian food supply and agriculture. Those are our strengths and our pillars. So we've got a great story to tell. This government chooses not to tell it.
Hear, hear. And on top of that, when we look at the environment, emissions have only been going up along with the carbon tax.
They've never met.
And they've never met a single emissions reduction target ever.
Mm-hmm.
So it's actually working the wrong way, and they're taxing on the back of hardworking Canadians.
Absolutely. And, when you have less money in your pocket, you have less money for discretionary spending, right? Then the slowdown in the economy happens because you're not going out for dinner as much. You're not buying the fun stuff. Maybe you're not going on vacation. Work hard all year. You'd like a vacation every once in a while. But you start to have less money in your pocket. You start to slow that spending, right? And that's a very troubling sign, especially when the wage gains that many people have got in the last, 10 or so years, it's been, like you said, vaporized by this inflationary crisis that we have. But we see no end of it because we're still spending.
That's right.
And when the left talks about record profits, the government is taking in record profits at the moment.